Hey guys, so most of you will have seen the movie The Matrix, and one of the most exciting parts when the movie first came out was the part where Neo learned Kung Fu and Jiu-Jitsu and all those other things in an instant because he was just plugged into the machine. Why is this exciting? Because we all know that learning a new technique like Kung Fu or whatever takes a lot of practice. It's a lot of refining movements, a lot of falling on your face, making mistakes, getting hurt, things like that. A lot of time and effort goes into learning something like Kung Fu. And a lot of time and effort goes into learning something like running a company, successfully anyway, into organizing people, putting together organizational structures, these kinds of things. These are also things that take a lot of time. And wouldn't it be impressive, wouldn't it be effective if we could find a way to plug these abilities into someone's neck the way that Kung Fu was plugged into Neo's neck, was downloaded into his brain in the movie The Matrix? Well, such a technology is on the way. It doesn't involve sticking electrodes into anyone's brain or spinal column. This technology is called the DAO. It's called DAOs. DAOs are organizational structures built as smart contracts. If you don't know what a smart contract is, basically a contract that's interpreted by a computer. Now, when someone pitches someone else trying to raise money and they have a great idea, one of the most common counters from the investor is something along the lines of, ideas are worthless, it's all about the execution. And what does that mean? That means that if you don't have experience or the willpower or whatever necessary to execute your idea properly, you're going to fail. What if you could get those abilities instantly, as easily as running a particular piece of software? That's what DAOs do. DAOs are a company, an organizational structure, and incentive structure, and all those things in a box, without having to learn how all those things necessarily work, without having to pay lawyers a lot of money to set these things up. I mean, setting up a DAO could be as simple as clicking a button saying, I want a DAO, and then inviting your friends to it. Adding to your company could be as simple as making a video explaining what you're doing, creating your DAO with that one click, and then sharing it on Twitter or Facebook. And then all your friends see it, they all like it, it goes viral. All of a sudden you have a huge group of people working together with an incentive structure that's designed by the best people and tested over time. I think this is possible with DAOs. I don't know this for certain, but the things I'm learning about ideas that are being implemented in this space by teams like Aragon and DAOstack in particular have really impressed me with what they're doing. They're pointing me in the direction of, you're basically going to have an experienced, you're going to have a template for creating $1 billion company in a box that you can activate with a click. So now, is it really about the execution, or is it about the idea? It's interesting, right? Okay, that's all I have on that. Thanks.